Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, I think this is day 95 of my $10,000 challenge. Let's go ahead and open up the daily Crest Rewards. I am Bronze 1. Should be in Silver 2 by tomorrow. I should have took the time to do it today, but I'm in a little bit of a time squeeze as usual. So let's go and open up the chest. These are free chests you get when you do a daily quest of and win 5 victories or more in whatever. Today was a sneak attack. So you had to use cards, or at least one card that had a sneak attack capability. And 7 credits. The rewards get much better the higher level you go. So let's go ahead and open up my daily pack. And I'm going to use, I didn't use any potions yesterday. I got a pretty good pack, but I believe in potions. 1 potion per card. So I'm going to use 10 potions, 5 and 5, because there's 5 cards. And it doubles your chance for a gold, a legendary, or both combined. Okay, here's the 5 cards. And it looks like they're all commons except one. You're guaranteed a rare or better in every pack. And anything can be gold with or without potions. You don't have to have potions. It just increases your chances. So these 4 commons, let's do these first. If you notice, there's a glow around that one. That's how you know it's not. Oh, I use this guy all the time. I use this guy all the time. He can attack second. I put him behind my tank, and it's worked out very well. And then I'll put him like behind him, and then I'll use the okay, here's the rare. I use him all the time too. Okay, not the greatest of packs. Pretty average, I guess would be good to say. No gold, no legendaries, but that's the way it goes. So, and as you'll see, I used up five of each. All right, real quick. Splinterlands TV is currently online. This is the schedule. Just go to HTTPS, Splinterlands TV. Just copy that there. Go to it. And right now, as we speak, this is Wednesday, we've got Gian Clementi from 8 to 10. What time is it? It's 9:20. So he should still be on over here. Let's see if we can go check him out for a couple seconds. I don't know if that's a skin down there, if that's what they do. I think he's giving away free stuff. But anyway, their goal is to have a 24/7 channel, which you can do that on YouTube, I guess. There's always people putting stuff on, but this will be live. And then I'm sure you can go to the inventory of recorded streams and watch them if you miss them. But you'll be able to come and just whenever you want. And like this guy's, it looks like he's giving away free stuff. The it also gives a platform for streamers that they're inviting on there that they vet and just send them an application, and then their show, whatever, different countries, different languages. I think it's awesome. It's they're gonna have to build it up, but their goal is to have it right up there on the front page of Twitch, and I see that happening. I really do. So that's good news. Let's go look at the numbers. They're horrendous today, and there's all the Splinterland URLs for the different sites. But my $10,000 challenge is not sponsored by Splinterlands. It's something I'm doing on my own. I am not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. I decided when I started playing, I said, I'm gonna try to. And things were high then. I got in like a few days before it plummeted, and I said, well, I'm gonna build this up to 10,000, and I still believe I can. I got to the beginning of next year. Okay. Here's all the rules I got going. I'm day 95. I've bought 100 and I believe 15 packs now. I forgot to change that. And what I'm doing, I was doing it differently earlier, but PayPal will only let me put in $10 at a time minimum. So, and I was spending the money on different stuff. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep track of $10 every other day. So that's going to run me about $1,500 for the year. So I want to get to 10,000 after I pay myself back. That's my goal. So we'll see how I do. Now, take into account that I don't know what I'm doing because this is only my third month. In a way, there's a learning curve. So I have made mistakes. I've changed my strategy a number of times. What I have not changed is my goal and the amount of money I'm putting in. Okay. Now with that $10, I buy 2 packs, I buy potions, and then the leftover, I'll buy cards, or I'll just save the DEC, whatever I want to do. So it's easier just to add the $10 instead of trying to show you what I spent it on, this and that, because I was just messing it up. So every other day, $10. Here's my numbers. I started videoing February 7th. And I've done it every day since. I haven't missed one yet, but I might. No big deal. But this is going to give you a snapshot of every day of what I do. And you can pause it and look at this and get an idea of. Now, on my PowerPoint, you can see where the number goes up and then it crashes because I changed my strategy. I sold off some stuff. And I've gone more away from a rental. I'm still having a rental division where I rent out stuff, but I'm more interested now in getting to higher, uh, to silver, to gold. And unless you put in more money, you don't have to put in money other than the $10 entry fee. That's a lifetime thing. But if you don't spend money, you can build it up with their daily rewards, their season chest, victories in battle, and buying and selling in the market. But it's a slow process. It slows it down. The spending money will just speed it up. So what I've done, and since I'm capped at $10 every other day, I've had to change my strategy because I wanted to. And so here are the numbers going back up again. And then like last night, here's the perfect example. At the bottom here, you see 88268, and then it drops to 84218. I sold a maxed out Epic card that I wasn't using much, and it was hard to rent out. And I wasn't getting that much on rent. So I said, you know what? I'm going to sell that because I'm going after my gold summoners. Because right now the cards are the cheapest they've ever been. They're only going to go up eventually. So, and the gold will go up first, and they're the rarest. So get them while you can. That's my philosophy right now. So I'm paying for it though in other areas. So the total value of my collection is $720. Okay, I've put in $594, almost $600. I've gotten $67 in free SPS. They're giving out every day going by whatever your number is. So I'll get a little bit SPS today. So my total profit, if I sold everything, paid myself back, is $206 and about, I want to say $22 in DEC. So $230. Let's just say, keep it simple. $230 before taxes I walk away with. Not bad for being that the market plummeted, which is good actually in the long run because I'm getting everything at rock bottom prices. So when the market adjusts, because they also dropped all those packs, 15 million to be exact. And so I've taken a hit in the beginning, but I'm giving everything a bargain. And when it's going to magnify the moon when it takes off, which I'm thinking maybe around June, July. When they get low on packs and the cards start getting lower, I'm going to prove that to you in a few seconds. Every day on the video, I open up the rewards in the pack, and then the rest of it's just teaching you how to make money online. So if you can come and just watch the beginning and then take off. This is for new people who I'm recruiting or just are on the fence about joining. Okay, so let's go back to the battle page. And up here you got the mouth with the teeth on it, and in it is affiliate program. Okay. And you when you sign up, you get a URL and you embed your ID, and it already does it automatically. And then you start signing up people. And most of them will not do anything. They might just come watch my videos. I had one person purchase a spell book, and that's it. But these are now all sleepers. And whoever does spend any money, I get 5% from Splinterlands, not you, not you. And so that's one way you can start to build up without having to sink in your own money. It's just advertise. You can advertise it on my site for free, ProAdvertisersClub, or you can give it to friends and family and show them what you're doing, or you can just do other sites like mine, and you can even pay for advertising, which I wouldn't recommend, because paying for advertising can be very lucrative, but at the same time, it doesn't guarantee you any income, and you could, unless you got deep pockets, and you can, especially since they do like an auction type system on Google, it can just get very expensive with no money returning, because just because you sign people up doesn't mean they're going to pay or play in. So I'd recommend the free way at first. And so then you do the daily battle and you win the prizes, and the prizes get better the higher level you go. I'm bronze 1. I'm going to be silver 3 and another, I think I got to get to 1,000. It's another less than 200 points. And it's kind of hard, especially at the beginning of the season. We're about coming up on the middle. Things start to get a little bit easier because at the beginning of the season, everybody's reset and they got to battle their way back up into the higher levels. And right now, I just get my butt kicked the first couple of days. I mean, bad. And then I just keep fighting, and I'm busy. I got so much other stuff to do, so I can't play all day long. But it's slowly, by usually about towards the last 5 days of the season, I can get up into silver now. I'm going to try. My goal is to get to silver 1. I haven't been to silver 1 yet. I've only made it to silver 2. And my cards are getting better. I'm studying strategy, etc. The season chests get higher at the higher rating you are. So I'll get 12 and then I'll get 15. I've been getting 15 for the last couple of seasons. And this is what I got last time for free. See how that works? I got an epic, few rares, a gold, potions, DC, cards. And it gets better the higher up you go. So how do I get out of here? Close. There's another way that, again, you don't have to buy packs. I don't have to buy packs. I'm buying them for the video. I do like to own packs, so it's fun to watch. Once a day I open up a pack, and but I could try to do this, and my overhead might be better because until you get a good card, you're kind of either maintaining or losing in the pack division at this point. But even the cheapest card that I pulled out of a pack is going to be worth a lot of money one day. And I'm going to prove that to you in a second. Okay, so there's another 2 ways. The DEC, you buy and sell in the market. If you get good at that, the profit, you can use that to build up your asset value and power. Rentals, you can rent out the cards you're not using. And you win DEC in battles once you get to bronze 2 or higher. So there's another 3 ways to make money. Here's another way, is you're getting free SPS right now depending on your collection power points. And they've got another 4 months roughly. And it was 12 cents yesterday and it dropped to 11.3 cents. So I was up over 70. But I'm going to have about 2,000 SPS by the end of this airdrop for free. And it's an all-time high of 80 cents. It was a quarter when I joined. So this could get up to $1, then $5, just like any other crypto. So we'll see. We'll see that, but it's free right now. Let's go to the store. Every million packs that they sell, they are airdropping these legendary cards. And for each pack that you have opened, you get a small percentage of getting one. I didn't get any in any of them except this one. I got 2. And she's a very powerful card. They're all pretty powerful, but I use her all the time when I'm using my Earth. So there's another way if you're buying packs to build up your thing. They give out, depending on your points or depending on your staked SPS, they give you vouchers, and I got 2 of them. And they're running, I think, like $10 to $15 right now in the markets. They're not cheap, but vouchers get you in early. They'll say, we're going to drop this special card, like this one right here. And you have to have a voucher and money to get it type thing. So the vouchers you can sell or use yourself. This guy, he's some kind of a rap artist slash movie personality who is signed a deal with them to make this card, and it brought in his 2 million followers. It exposed him to that. So brilliant! I love they do stuff like that. It's just it's a very expensive card. It's not for the average Joe, but it's just something extra they're doing to promote the site and to bring in uh, new people. And they're going to have an auction, I believe, started yesterday that you can, and it's in the wax store. But it's out of my league, so I'm not even. You can go there if you got that kind of money, and hopefully you signed up underneath me. So here's land. Land is sold out. I just missed it, but it's going to be available to buy on the market eventually. And if you own a plot, you can craft item spell cards and craft spell cards and item cards. But you have to use cards you have to lock it in like a maxed out whatever to do it. So it's going to put more pressure on the market because there's 150,000 plots that's sold out. Now, one in every 10 or one in every 100, I don't know the exact number, is going to have a castle on it or a keep. So they're going to reveal that. And then they got totems that are buried on the land. Once the land's implemented, it's going to be a very powerful thing. Now, with those spell and item cards, you can play the new version of the game with them involved, or you can play the old version. They're going to keep it separate. I'm glad to hear that because I just think that's a great idea. That way, you got a choice whether you want to get into that or not. But the people who own the land can sell this stuff to us. You're going to have to go to them. Splinterlands is not going to put them through a pack or anything. You can't get them no other way. So they handed that to the people to make money. Now they get their 5%, but they got to, things cost money to run. So that's great news. Here's the potions. You can buy your potions here. And the skins. Skins are cosmetic. You can get extra SPS for them. They're collectible. I have not touched one. I'm going to. They're selling out rather slowly. But if they would have made it where they affected the game, I think it would have gone a lot better. But they might not have. They might not have seen a way to do so fairly. So maybe that's why they didn't do it. I don't know. And so there's that. So let's go to. You got the arena. You can battle in that and win money. But you got entry fees. Like this one's 25 DEC, which a DEC is about 0.002 penny type thing. It's really inexpensive, but 5 USD, 1,000 DC is $2 roughly. The pod is $5. Some of these games are in the thousands. 1,207. You got to put in 10 SPS, which is about $7. God, this one's 2,500. But they're giving away $23,775. So if you get good at battling and you get in the top whatever that wins, you can make money that way. And to date, they've given away $5.5 million in payout. That's incredible. Guilds. I have not touched the guilds. It's really not beneficial for you till you get a little bit higher level. And I'm also thinking about starting my own guild. I haven't had the time. I haven't, well, let me put it this way. I haven't put the time into it that I need to start doing it. So now let's go to the market. This is where you can really do well if you know how to flip. And while we're waiting for that to load, let's go to Peak Monsters. There's my rentals. Let's see if anything rented out. These 3 have not rented out yet. These 3 have. And I've got a chance. I'm going to make 308 DC today when they all rent out. Just got to be patient. Let's go down here and take it off the rent. And this is how I'm transparent. The value of my complete. Now this fluctuates $50 a day in either direction. It's that volatile. Let's reset it. And you see what I mean. 715. And well, it stayed the same, but every minute it's updating. So that's the value of my set. It was 720 when I showed you this morning. It was 780 last night. So it goes up and down. Night times are usually things go up at night. I think more people are playing it at night, especially in the United States. And there's my points. So if I saw, that's what the value is on the floor. This is what people want, and this is what people have sold it as. So this is a more realistic number to me. Let's get back over here to the market. That's how you get to peak monsters, is right here. They got monster market, card auction. All three are excellent. This one actually pays cash back, but it's a little bit more complex. This is more user friendly, so I kind of stick to that. Where can you buy an NFT for 2 cents? 2 cents. That's it. These are reward cards, and there's a total. These are all the foil cards of all time. There's 477. These are the cheapest. There's 1 million of them. But what's happening all the time? The cards are burning and being combined to make more powerful cards, which makes your card more powerful and makes everybody's card more rare and valuable. Okay, so when they retire these, it will get more expensive. So let's just do the rewards today. So that's all we're looking at. There's 106 all time. So there's 6 new ones out, which are going to retire soon. These are the ones that retired at the end of last year. They're up to 7 cents, and there's only 258,000. Because once they retire it, there's no more. And the number just comes down every day. Now, the lower it gets, the slows down because less people are going to be buying and burning because they get more expensive. So let's go all the way to when they started dropping cards a couple years ago. And the lucky SOBs who were smart enough to get in really made out. Now remember, this is just the common. This is just a common card, $116.99. There's only 2,248 left. There's 26 people only selling. And it's actually a pretty good card. And it probably takes 400 of these cards at $116. Well, let's go look. Let's go take a look at it. Let's go look at the stats. This is this is a legendary. Okay, we're looking at all the regulars. But let's go look at the stats. It takes 11 stats at $116 to make this. But remember, they were getting these cards for a nickel or less a couple years ago. Let's go look at the gold legendary. And I went back to cards. Damn it. Okay, let's go back to there. Sometimes I do that. You got to pay attention. And for some reason, it takes a little bit longer to get into the market. But yeah, so there's the proof that the cards over time there's going to be less and less of it. And don't remember, every day they're inventing new stuff on to make these cards desirable. The land's going to really put a shot into the market because now the cards that are kind of older and people forget about, they're going to be needed. They're going to be needed for those lands. And you're going to want to max them out to max out your land. So again, they're going to be buying 400 of the cards to max it out for the commons. So let's go to the legendary. And this is just legendary of all time. Gold. Okay, the cheapest one on the market right now. This is the new ones. It's $60. That's out. You get that out of the chest for free. They're worth, it's hard. They're low. It's very low percentage you get one, but if you get one, it's yours. There's only 1,238 in existence. Okay, and that's a new one. That's why I went gold. That's why I'm pretty much all into gold because you also get a 10% bonus when you're battling per gold card. And so you can have a max of 7 cards. That's 70% bonus on your DEC reward. So if I won 100 DEC in battle, I'd get 170 if they were all gold. So gold's really it. To get into it is probably so the most expensive one for sale. There's other ones you don't even see because nobody's selling them. Is 300,000. There's only 39 of them, and he's a doozy. And he's not even maxed out. That's like 9th level, I think. Or no, 3rd level. There's 4 levels in legendary. He's 3rd level. This guy's maxed out. They went 75, but there's only 7 left in existence. That's it. Again, they got these cards a few years ago for nothing. Practically nothing. So there's the proof on that. Now, let's go to the cards I won today. You might be looking already and saying, well, I'm going to do this. There's so many different ways you can do this. My strategy is changing all the time. So what you want to do is, you might be looking at it right now going, okay, well, I'll try it this way. There's not a wrong way. It's your way or the highway. That's all. You're totally in charge of your strategy. It just depends, excuse me, on what you want to do. These S cards are the cards. Down below is my link. If you want to join for free, click on it. You play for free. If you want to open up the entire platform, it's a $10 entry fee called the Spellbook. So here's owned. Here's what I own. And we're going there. I got one of these today. I don't have any doubles because I'm a burnaholic. I burn my cards constantly. I love to burn. So I'm going to take it. And here, I actually got one of these yesterday. So I've got 2 in a box, and I need 4 to make it second level. So I need 3 more. So this is going to put me 1 closer. So you just do that. You do that. It says if you do this, you can't reverse it. I understand. And now my card is 1 step closer to second level. And I have just made your card more rare and more valuable in a very small way because it's just 1 card, but I did my part. You're welcome. So there's that. Then let's look at the stats. Why do you want to upgrade it? Because it takes 400 of these cards, but then look at all the abilities you get. And it maxes out on hit points, maxes out on damage and speed. It never gets a shield. So, but yeah, so now it's got 3 abilities if you max it out. So people who own land are going to want to do this too. So again, it's all like interconnected. And then now let's look at the lore. They're making a story behind each card. They've hired a guy from Marvel Comics who's going to start a comic. I don't know if they're going to work with Marvel since he has a connection there, or they're going to go independent, but they're going to put out a comic book. They're talking about a TV show. They're talking about a D&D board game. There's no end to sight of what they're trying to do. They're not just sitting back going, we got to, and this game is successful. It's the #1 game on DApp's Play to Earn right now. And it's getting better. That's why they put out 15 million packs, because they exploded to over 400,000 daily users. Okay. Now, if you've ever watched Pokemon, I never played Pokemon much, if at all. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't care for the Pokemon game. I collected it and I started investing in it, but it was the cartoons that got me, that I watched. And so that will bring in another whole crowd that gets, uh, it's intertwined marketing. Disney has mastered it. That's what Disney does. They market, they cartoon it, they story tell it, they put it in rides in the market, and at the end of the day, it's basically just a big advertisement for merchandise. But people don't mind because they do make it. People love it, and if people love it, they don't mind putting out money for it. And if you do it the right way, it's very successful. And I see this going on here. This is very Disney-esque. Is that even a word? Um, with the passion they're putting into it and the different stuff they're trying, the same kind of a roadmap, I guess. And I do believe that Splinterlands will be around in the top 5% after just like the .com bubble. Everybody would buy .com. If it said .com on the end of it, they'd put .com on the end of it and sell it. People would buy it. They rug pull. They're out of business. It never was any good. Same thing with the NFT and crypto market right now. People are getting robbed left and right. They're just jumping in it. They're not doing any research, any studying, and these companies aren't going to be around. There's no long-term desire. It's just simply to get as much money out of you can and disappear. And a lot of it's not illegal. It's They're allowed to do it. Because they just, oh, it didn't work. What can you say? So you got to make sure you're on the sites that are going to be around, like Amazon's, Google's, um, all these sites that are still around after that are for real. This is one of those sites, I believe. Doesn't mean there's not other sites. I'm just saying this is one. Also, they allow fiat to get into it. Vivi allows fiat to get into it. Um, all the sites that are doing well, surprisingly, make it very easy for the average Joe to get into. People Wallets scare a lot of people off. I'm into it, and I don't like wallets. I stay away from as much as possible. I can't stand wallets. It's one step I can't wait to get rid of when possible. And that's why I haven't bought land off Hive or Atomic. I'm waiting for them to put it on the platform. It's one too many steps for me. And I know people who use wallets are like, well, what's the big deal? It's the truth. You're putting, when they do this stuff, they put up a wall to make it mainstream. You got to make it so user friendly is the only way you'll get these people who don't trust this stuff, don't want to get into it, don't know what it is. The second they start talking about wallets to them, they're just going to turn it off. The second they can't use their credit card, they're going to turn it off. That's that's I'm sorry, that's the way it is. But anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching. If you'd like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and join on my links below. They help me out, and have a good day.